Hey everyone, it's Kai. First off, thank you guys so much for the insane amount of support and positive feedback on my most recent Overwatch video. Also, thank you to those who disagreed with my opinions but kept it respectful and civil. That was one of the main reasons why I made the video, amongst other reasons. To spark a productive conversation and not the extremism of taking sides without listening to the other. I wasn't expecting the video to do so well, but it's been about 3 weeks now, and at the time of recording this, we will have reached over 85,000 views. That is an insane number for a channel as small as mine, who just wanted to speak their mind. We've gained over 400 subscribers here on YouTube and hit YouTube Partner. A few of you have stopped by my stream, hung out, and it has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you all. Samido and Get Quaked On even checked out the video for themselves. We've been smashing achievement after achievement, and I have each and every single one of you to thank for that. Couple things I want to touch upon before talking about my main points in today's video. First off, yes, I know the audio isn't the best. For better or worse, this is just my normal talking and reading voice. I tried to write a script in bullet point fashion, but I found myself rambling and losing my point. There were a few sections where it did sound lower because while I was editing, there were parts where I forgot to talk about and had to quickly record them at like 4 in the morning. So yeah, it sounded like I was whispering a little bit. I had been working on this video for a couple weeks and I didn't want to get caught up in the analysis paralysis, so I recorded the separate parts and just put them in. I'll definitely be more mindful for upcoming videos so the audio recording stays relatively consistent. Second of all, if you still enjoy Overwatch 2, as I mentioned in the video, that is totally okay. I have no problems with that whatsoever. My issue is when I'm being told that my experience and opinions aren't valid by people who disagree with me. I don't mind the disagreement, in fact I encourage it so we can have a productive conversation. That was a major point of that video. Also, this has nothing to do with my rank. I mentioned at the beginning that I played in top 500 lobbies during Overwatch 1 and Masters in Overwatch 2, and I floated around the medal ranks in both games. Not to say that my opinion matters more than anyone else's, but because I've seen how the game is played in many different ranks. Those experiences are what shaped my opinions for that video. I don't mind if I'm objectively not as good as those who are well established in the higher ranks. My concern was with the hero design and balancing as a result of 5v5 format, almost all games across the different ranks I played in started feeling the same. And that is not a healthy competitive environment. I thank you guys for all the constructive criticism. While I can't respond to each and every comment, I read through many of them and learned a lot from your feedback, so I appreciate you taking your time to share your opinions. For those of you who had similar experiences as I did, thank you so much for sharing your perspective. It's clear that people still hold on to a bit of passion for the game they once loved, but I can see in a lot of these comments that that passion is slowly drifting, and it's so sad and disappointing to see. Whether it be the PvE cancellation, balancing, or format, there were a lot of you who shared that you also were starting to fall out of love with the game. On the upside though, a lot of you have found other games to spend your time with and shared how much more enjoyment you've been having, and I'm really happy for you. I've been playing plenty of other single player games and I've been having a great time. With that being said, for those of you who are here for Overwatch content, I just want to give a fair warning. Overwatch will not be a game that I cover very often on this channel. However, if there's many major news regarding the game, I may or may not make a video on it, but it's not a guarantee. Aaron Keller did come out on Twitter publicly acknowledging 6v6, but believe me, do not get your hopes up. I expect that it'll still be a very long time until we see 6v6 implemented in any way, shape, or form. But even then, that wouldn't be enough to address the many other issues with the game. So for the time being, I'm just going to be watching to see how things unfold. A lot of you have mentioned Marvel Rivals. I never got a key to try out the initial beta, so it's hard to judge just based on watching gameplay and not having hands-on experience myself. Hopefully when signups open again, I'll be able to play it for myself, and if I do, I'll definitely be covering Marvel Rivals. It was just so refreshing to see Overwatch streamers having fun with the game. Gale and Guru, Necro, Sumido, all these Overwatch streamers looked like they were having an amazing time, and that's the sign of life that I miss seeing from Overwatch streamers. Aside from Marvel Rivals, a lot of you mentioned other games as well, like Paladins, Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, etc. I have checked out a lot of these games and had my fun with them, but for better or worse, there is no game like Overwatch. But with Marvel Rivals and Valve's deadlock on the horizon, I think Overwatch is going to have its first real competitor since its initial release. I don't expect Marvel Rivals or Deadlock to be the Overwatch killer like every other game that made the same claims, but it doesn't have to be. They just have to be good enough to be healthy competition so that all games can learn and improve from each other, and that's a win-win for all of us as players. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. If there's anything you'd like to see from me, whether it be specific games or topics, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely check them out. I stream on Twitch every night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/KaiShinryu. Right now, I'm playing through Elden Ring's DLC. But aside from that, I enjoy playing games like Persona, Yakuza, Octopath, and many other similar RPGs. So if any of those games interest you, I'd really appreciate it if you came over and hang out with us. Even if those games aren't really your thing, I'd totally be down just to have you hang out and chat and talk. We could talk about Overwatch, other games, or just any other topic in general. I just really enjoy interacting with chat. Let me know if you enjoyed the style the Overwatch video was, or if not, please let me know what kind of video you would like to see from me. But until then, I'll talk to you guys soon.